Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I'm going to show you how I made this cute like radioactive, the blob with googly eyes, dripping acid Halloween press-on nails. That was a long intro, but you know what I mean. It's just like a drip design with a neutral base and a bright green like acid, the blob. I think it's really cool. I'm going to use some press-on nails and these are just the coffin ones or something like that. I don't even know how to describe this shape, but I'm going to use Neon Lime Green, green by Madam Glam. I really love this color. I have worn it on my own natural nails as well. It is a little bit thick in my opinion, but 2 thin coats is more than enough to make this color completely opaque. And also these neon gel polishes by Madam Glam have kind of like a bubble gum-ish scent to it. I really like it. It's really different and you notice it like right away that it smells not like your regular any other gel polish. So yeah, I really like that. I wish they would put this scent into every single gel polish of theirs, but yeah, I just really like it and I just applied 2 layers of that in total. Then I'm going over with a no wipe top gel because I'm going to add some googly eyes. Like, don't ask me where I got those googly eyes. Like, my husband bought them like 5 years ago or something. I don't even know why. He was like, oh, that's always like fun to have and just to put on photos or something like that. So I actually have a part of one of my containers, as you can see here, like filled with googly eyes. So I just applied that no wipe top gel and you just want to apply a thin layer and I'm going to add some of those eyes. Like, I don't know if anyone who is subscribed to me or watching this video has seen The Blob. It's like a classic. It's like not scary at all. So if you're not into horror movies as much as I am, like I watched my first horror movie when I was 4 years old. And that's when like the craze started for me. I love horror movies. It's my favorite genre. And you can actually wake me up to go and watch a very gory horror movie. But The Blob is just a classic. I think it's really funny actually to watch because it is so bad. Like it's just a cult classic in my opinion. And I really wanted to make something that kind of like represented the blob for me. So yeah, I just added some googly eyes. This design is like too easy, just way too simple, like anyone can recreate this. I just decided to do this on press-on nails because I didn't want to remove my birthday design that I was wearing on my right hand, like the pink and red leopard print. As you can see here, I just didn't want to remove that yet. But then I am going in for the pointer finger with XOXO. This one is by Madam Glam as well. It's from their back to school collection, which is a beautiful collection filled with fall colors. But this will be my neutral base to actually add the green like radioactive acid drips from. It's like the blob is melting in my opinion. But yeah, you just want to add 2 layers. This is quite a sheer color, so just make sure that you apply it evenly and cure each layer for 30 seconds as well. Oh, and of course, if you are going to do this on natural nails, make sure to always apply the soak off base coat. I didn't apply it on these tips because yeah, I didn't need it to, but of course always apply that on your natural nails to make sure that it's easy to remove later on. But then I just added some of that neon lime green onto my little resin plate and I'm going to apply the drips, like the melting blob, like radioactive stuff with a dotting tool. If you don't own a dotting tool, you could always just use a toothpick or the back end of a pencil or anything like that and just create your little blobs and make sure to fill in all the way up to the cuticle area. Of course, if you do this on natural nails, don't touch your skin or your cuticles with gel polish before, or just remove it before you cure it. Of course, I always mess up a little bit as well. Sometimes I get some gel polish on the skin. That's not a big deal. Just remove it with some rubbing alcohol or anything like that and you're good to go. But never leave it on if you are going to cure it, because that will burn and hurt and you just don't want that. But yeah, here you can see me. I just made the dripping blob area. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to call this design. I just think it looks like a green, nasty, slimy, dripping blob. And I just wanted to add one of those googly eyes in here as well. Every single nail will have at least 1 to 2 of those googly eyes, because I just think it was really cute. And I had them laying around anyway, so why not use them, you know? So just go in with your non-wipe top coat again. Of course, you can also do this with the regular soak off top coat by Madam Glam, but that one still has a sticky layer afterwards, and it might be a little bit hard to remove that with that little googly eye on there. So yeah, just place your googly eye on the still wet top coat before you go in and cure that. It's totally up to you where you want to put it. I just think it was really cute to just put it in randomly, so I just decided to do it really randomly for all of the nails. So I just added that neon lime green to the thumb and the ring fingernail, just as like accent nails. I really wanted most like the majority of the nails to have this dripping effect, because I think it looks so cool, and it is really easy to recreate also with the regular nail polishes. Like, the technique is exactly the same. Last year for Halloween, I also made a drip design with some beautiful holographic polishes by Essence. So if you want to check that out, all of my designs are still online. Just go into my playlists and you will definitely find it if you want to know how I made this with regular nail polishes. As I said, the technique is exactly the same, so you don't need like a lot of tools or special skills. Just fill in the top and make some cool drips. I always start off with the drips, so I can just work my way up towards the cuticle area, if you know what I mean. That's like, for me personally, the really easiest way to do so. But if you want to start off with the color around the cuticle area, that's totally fine as well. I just feel like adding the drips first really makes it easy for me to decide where the rest of the color will be. So, but because we are going to add a googly eye, make sure you have enough space around the cuticle area to actually add one of those googly eyes. Like, this design, it's just really, again, self-explanatory. It's really easy, but I'm here for you guys to actually provide really easy to do manicures and nail art designs. Just because I'm making this with gel polishes and also on press-on nails doesn't mean you can't recreate this on your own natural nails, whether they are long or short. You can do this on like really short nails as well. So yeah, it's like totally up to you how you want to do this. Oh, and I just decided I wanted to put the googly eye on like the drip, but then I felt like I'm going to totally mess up the little drip. So I just decided to put it on the top area again. Just make sure to kind of like do it on the right side, a little bit different than the previous nail. I didn't want the eyes to be on all of the same like areas or the same sides, if you know what I mean. I didn't want every single nail to be exactly the same. That's why I tried to like switch it up a little bit. Then for the full-on lime green nail, again, this one is the ring fingernail. I just went in with my no wipe top coat again, and I'm going to add 3 little googly eyes. I decided to just put 3, like one set and one loose one, because like the blob is melting. It's radioactive. It's like totally like dripping all over the place. So he already lost one eye, which is probably on one of the drippy fingers, like melted on there. And of course, because this nail is quite like a little bit more small than the thumbnail on the thumb, I could easily place like 5 of those googly eyes, but I just decided to do 4, like 2 sets of 2. But for the ring finger, because it was a little bit of a smaller size nail, just go with whatever works for you. If you feel like 3 is enough, just add 2. If you feel like 2 is enough, just add 1. It really depends on what you prefer and what you think looks best. I don't go by like specific nail art rules or anything like that. I just do whatever I feel like works best, looks best, what I personally like best. And it's totally up to you how you want to recreate this design if you decide to recreate it, whether it's on natural nails with a regular nail polish or even with gel polishes. I'm really curious to see all of your recreations. If you decide to do so, you can always just send me a DM on Instagram or something like that, and I would love to see all of your works as well. There are already a ton of people who already send me photos and all that stuff. I think that's really cool to see, and I try to react to all of your comments and messages as soon as possible. Like, sorry if it sometimes takes a little longer, like a couple of days, but that's just because I get a lot of messages. And I also have a personal life, like next to making videos, you know, this is not like my full-time job or something. So you can always just send me a message if you want to. I'm like totally open to that. I love sharing my passion and just my positivity regarding nail art or life or anything like that. So yeah, you feel free to actually leave a comment or send me a message on Instagram if you feel like it. But for the pinky nail, I made another dripping acid, the BLOB manicure. Just the same way like I did the other 2 nails, and just added another little eye. Like, I wish I had smaller googly eyes, because I feel like the googly eye on the pinky nail is kind of big. But then again, it totally ties in this design, and I just think it looks so cute. I don't know. I had these googly eyes just laying around, so I was like, let's just use it, because otherwise I'm never going to. But yeah, this was already my like radioactive, the blob, dripping, melting, I don't know. I think it looks really cute. I really love the color combination as well. Do let me know what you think about this design and if you are going to recreate this, and I want to wish you a happy Halloween on forehand. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and as usual, I hope to see you in my next video.